On Friday, April 13th, Christian Headlines published a report about a pastor in London being arrested for a sermon on marriage. He was quoted as saying, "I was only saying what the Bible says." This pastor was arrested in London after he delivered a public sermon on the biblical definition of marriage out of Genesis chapter 1. John Sherwood, who is 71 and the pastor of a North London church, was arrested April 23rd in the center of Uxbridge, London, under the Public Order Act for making, quote, allegedly homophobic comments, according to the Daily Mail. A video shows him standing on top of a step stool before being handcuffed and led away by police as a crowd watched. He was later released. I wasn't making any homophobic comments. I was just defining marriage as a relationship between a man and a woman, he said. I was only saying what the Bible says. I wasn't wanting to hurt anyone or cause offense. When the police approached me, I explained that I was exercising my religious liberty and my conscience. I was forcibly pulled down from the steps and suffered some injury to my wrist and to my elbow. I do believe I was treated shamefully. Should have never happened. Sherwood was arrested after preaching on the verses in Genesis 1 where it says that God created mankind in his own image, Christian Concern reported. Peter Simpson, the pastor of Penn Free Methodist Church in Buckinghamshire and a friend of Sherwood, also defended the minister. Everything he said was Bible-based. And then he said this: if there was a pride parade in Uxbridge, the police would support it even if Christians were offended. You don't have to be an evangelical Christian to be shocked by this. Pictured here is a screenshot of Ken Graves. He's the pastor of Calvary Chapel, Bangor, Maine. It was posted on YouTube by Calvary Chapel magazine, and in it, Ken asks for prayer and fasting concerning the United States Supreme Court agreeing to hear their case against the unconstitutional church closures and restrictions. And the Supreme Court of the United States is going to hear their case this Thursday. I want to share with you something he said in this video, which to me strikes at the heart of the matter. He says, we're hoping and praying that the Lord will move upon the Supreme Court of the United States to actually rule on the merits of these government lockdowns, thus settling the issue for the whole nation, an issue that needs to be settled. Something has been done that has never been done before. So, if the government retains the key word presumed right to shut down your church in the name of an emergency, in the name of a pandemic, if they can come up with justification for other circumstances, and I assure you that they will. Still quoting, they will shut your church down because of hate crimes, Or they'll close your church for environmental reasons. There's no end to the issues that they can use to justify some kind of government interest in closing down our churches. I would really encourage you to pray for Pastor Ken Graves and that fellowship in Bangor, Maine.